Okay, on today's video, we're going to replace this window. We're going to use a retro flush finish window. Okay, we're going to measure the existing aluminum frame inside. Okay, we're going to keep the aluminum frame in, and we're just going to slide the windows in. So I took the measurements down to Home Depot where they special ordered my windows. What they did is they took a 1/2 inch off the height and the width. My windows are ready to be installed. So all we're going to do is remove both of these window panes, and we're going to keep the frame. We're going to keep the frame, and we're just going to slide the window in. Okay, on this sliding sash, all I did is opened it all the way up, popped it out. Now I'm going to remove the stationary sash. We have a meeting style in the middle. This one here had a Phillips screw on the bottom, Phillips screw on top. This one was pretty easy to take out. Some of them are a little more stubborn. You need to get a hacksaw or a sawzall and cut it out. Just remove the meeting style. And then your stationary sash should come out. You gotta remove this middle. If it don't come off easy, you can just cut it with a sawzall. And in there, it doesn't slide, so it's a little hard to get out. You just pop it out like you did your other sash. Here's our opening of the window. We're gonna keep the aluminum frame in. So the measurements that we got, we're gonna get the measurements. This one here is 58 exactly. So my window came at 57.5 on the width. Like 57.25. You take your 3 measurements. 57.25. 57.25. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put in a continuous shim all the way across, so the window will sit on there. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna make a shim. So we're gonna measure it. It's 1 inch. Right here is 1 inch by 3/4. 1 inch by 3/4. So I'm gonna make a continuous shim that's 59 inches. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, there's my shim that I made here. Now, it's 1 inch by 3/4, and I had to cut some little grooves in there for the water. So, it's gonna fit in right here. So I have a continuous shim all the way across, so the window set on there, right? Okay, make sure we're level. So we set our, now we're ready to set our window in. Yeah, I did that one already. It's always good to get some help on installing these bigger windows. Okay, we're gonna do a dry fit. We're gonna test it and remove it just to make sure it fits right.
Test run on sliding it.
You gotta make sure it's even all the way up. So we might have to go that way. Okay. Good fit. Now let's go. Bring the window down and slide it over there. Ready?
Got it?
I got it. You got it?
Yep.
Okay. All the way around the window. It was a good test fit. Let's go ahead and install it. We're going to run a bead of silicone caulking all the way around the frame, the aluminum frame.
Yep.
There you go. Got it?
Ready?
Okay. We're going to start a screw down here at the bottom. You want to over tighten it. Then one on top here. Okay, make sure your windows are square. Use a square. So we're nice and square. So now that we're nice and square, you shimmy it and put your last screws in, so the slider will slide very, very easy. Drop slashing nice and straight. So window lock's very easy. We're gonna check to see if we have a level, very level. Here on top. Now that it's nice and square, we're gonna go ahead and okay, what I'm gonna use is this window and door insulating foam. What it does, this is good for sound. It's good to keep the bugs out. So I put this around the inside of the window. Let's go inside and check it out. Now what we're going to do, now that we got the window mounted, squared, all squared up, now we're going to run a bead of silicone caulking all the way around the window. But we don't want to get any caulking on the stucco, so I'm going to use this stucco tape. It's real good stuff. This stuff, it really adheres to the stucco. So we're just going to go all the way around the window. You can use masking tape or duct tape, whatever, but I like the stucco tape because it really sticks, gets inside the grooves on the stucco. And on the outside here, on the frame itself, here on the flush fan, I just use regular painter's masking tape. Okay, now that I got my window all taped up with this beautiful colored tape, let's go ahead and do it. I use a real good silicone caulk and just caulk these windows. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much finished on the outside. See how we use our stucco? We use our stucco tape. So we got a nice clean finish right here. It's not coming out, so look from the outside. After the insulating foam dries, it will expand. All you have to do is, okay, we just cut off the excess foam here. Now, I like using this trim here, an inside trim. So I'm gonna miter cut them. Okay. These have these adhesive strips. So you get back further. Oh, come on. The reason we have these is we gotta hide this frame right here that we have, this gap that we have. And we put our insulation in. Just firmly put it here. Go closest to the edge as you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way around, and then we're going to run a bead of caulking right here to get these little minor gaps here. It ain't too bad. Just gonna go ahead and do that. So let's go. There it is there. There's the look from the inside. We got it all caulked. There it is there. Got it installed. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like.